Hello, my fellow HBICs. How are you doing today? This is actually a video request that I'm very excited to record. So thank you very much to you know who you are for asking me to make this video. I appreciate it. I love video ideas. It's always helpful. But by the title you can see is how I manifested my SP. So I know no one likes long videos. I do, but nobody else does. So I'm going to try not to talk too much. Can you tell I like to talk? I talk a lot, okay? So like if you were sitting in front of me, oh God, you'd be going nowhere. We'd be talking for hours. Anyway, I want to give you a quick background. I discovered the law of attraction probably around 2011, 2012-ish, somewhere in there. I was going through a bad breakup with an old SP. Thank God he's gone. And like a lot of people, when you're having a tough time in your life, you want to cling to something. I had rented a DVD, and this was a preview, and it was The Secret, for the movie The Secret. And I'm like, what is this? It just intrigued me, and I felt compelled to get it. So I ended up finding it, running it, and then I bought the book. And there was something that I resonated with, but I didn't start applying it to my life, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it sounded great, but I didn't believe it. Not wholeheartedly. So over the course of those years, up until about last year, I was still law of attractioning it. Like, I would watch, Abraham Hicks. Who else is on there? I can't think. There's other law of attraction channels that I would watch videos of, and the techniques, 5x55, the water cup method, all that crap I tried to do because I was unhappily, single, and I was trying to manifest any boyfriend. And so I did all of that stuff. Nothing really worked. However, I kept telling myself during that time that, I made a list of things I wanted. And I wanted this person to be like this, and this. And I did manifest an SP. I met him. We instantly got together. I dated him, but I was not happy. He had most of my list, but I realized my list was not really it's what I thought I wanted. Let me say it like that. And I stayed with him. I settled. Let me just say it like that. I settled with him because I was afraid to be single again. And, I had my own self-concept issues. So I was willing just to stay with someone. He was a nice person. It just wasn't for me. He was very nice to me. So it's not a negative thing, but I'm telling you all this for a reason. So I did manifest what I wanted, but I thought I attracted it, right? The law of attraction. And then we broke up last year, and I just was so determined that there's something about the law of attraction that just resonates with me. I have to be able to manifest someone that I can be happy with. I didn't know the term specific person, SP. I didn't know any of that yet. And I started watching videos, and then I discovered Amanda from Create Your Futures videos. And that's where I was introduced to the law of assumption. And like the law of attraction, because the law of attraction says your thoughts can create your reality, right? But the law of assumption, it was just different, and it was like this boom moment. Like, this is it. This is it. And shortly after that, I put myself out there, and I met my current SP, and I was determined to get him to be my boyfriend. And I started applying the law of assumption. And no, he's not aware of that. And I started making my affirmations, which, were, his name is, I don't want to say his name, okay? But my SP is head over heels in love with me. He is always loyal and faithful to me. He wants to spend the rest of his life with me. Now, I am someone who likes a lot of affirmations. So just because I use a lot doesn't mean you need to, but they worked for me. My SP spends all of his free time with me. My SP contacts me constantly. He is always texting me, calling me. He always instantly responds to me. He loves me and only me. It makes him happy to make me happy. He is 100% committed to me and only me. I am the only woman that excites him. I am the only woman that turns him on. He thinks I am drop dead gorgeous. And I basically said those multiple times a day. And when, in the very beginning, and actually I still do this to this day. I'm not saying you need to do what I'm about to tell you, but I still do it because I enjoy it. I am someone who likes to write things down. That's just my personality. But you don't need to write anything to manifest in your life. I really want to make that clear. But I have a notebook that I write my affirmations down during the day. I like it. I just enjoy writing. So I would, whenever I was getting anxious because things initially weren't manifesting, and I was like, well, why isn't this working for me? I'd be like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. And then I would just start writing because the writing would distract me. Do you see what I'm trying to say? And then I would get more and more excited of all the things that I want him to do. So I would be writing it in my book, my little book of shadows. No. But that's what I would do to distract my brain. You don't need to do that to manifest. So don't think, oh my God, I got to write this shit down. No, you don't. It's just something that comforted me. But if you are someone who likes to write, you don't mind, writing things down, or you like to keep an agenda like I do, and you journal, and you're having moments where you need to distract your brain and get into some positive affirmations, write them down. Distract yourself, write them down. Because for me, all it did was unfold even more affirmations. And I would just constantly think about, I also want to make it clear, I didn't say every single affirmation all day long. The main ones that I stuck to was, my SP is head over heels in love with me. He is always loyal and faithful to me. He wants to spend the rest of his life with me. He spends all his free time with me, and he constantly contacts me. Those were the ones that were on mega repeat all the time. Taking the dog out for a walk. Guess what I was saying in my head? Walking the dog in a secluded area. Guess what I was saying out loud? All that stuff. And then I would start, then I started watching Sammy Ingram. So that's where I got the everything in my life is perfect. Everything in my life is wonderful. And then I heard, I'm a master manifester, and I started picking up those, and I started just hammering them. Anytime my brain wanted to think negative, I was like, no, Kim. And I would say the positive stuff. That's what I did. And I currently have my SP. I am working through my list of things. I mean, you're always going to have something you want to manifest. As soon as you get something, you want to keep it, but then you want something else now, right? Not another SP. I mean, more with that SP. So I'm telling you it works. Because the man I started to date, I did not think would do some of the things that were on my list. I really had doubts that I had to beat off with my affirmations, but they started coming true, and I was blown away, and that's what got me deeper and deeper and deeper into the law of assumption. My God, will you just do it? Please? It will work. So when you're having those moments where you think you're not going to get your SP, or that person's never going to fall in love with you, yes, they will. If you will say your affirmations, think your affirmations, beat down your negative thoughts, you will get that person, and they will do whatever the hell you want. The universe has to bring it to you. It is spiritual law. You are the head bitch in charge. You can have your SP. You can. You can. But really, that's all I did. Affirmations. And in the beginning, well, I shouldn't say in the beginning, because I still do it. I like to write things down. I like to write my affirmations down. It's just a comforting thing. It is not necessary to do that to manifest, however. because I don't write all my affirmations down. I've manifested plenty of things that I never wrote down. See what I'm trying to say? So you don't have to do that. Please don't cling to that as if you need to do it. But if you enjoy it, do it. See what I'm trying to say? Did I make that too complicated? I hope I didn't. And I hope this video is not too damn long. So yeah, that's all I did. Affirmations. Affirmations, affirmations. I beat those negative thoughts and I got my man. So you can too. If you need any help, if you want to hear more of the crazy ass affirmations I said, email me. I'm not afraid to tell you. It's just this video will go on for 1,000 years if I was to list every single thing. So I hope you're having a fabulous day. I hope you are getting every single thing you want because you can, because you're the head bitch in charge of your reality. You're the damn boss. Okay? And come back and see me. And I would love for you to subscribe, give me a like, and leave me a comment. Reach out to me. Give me more video ideas. I appreciate it. Talk to you soon.